Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Trivia Clubhouse. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with that bow tie. We'll be beginning trivia in about 5 minutes' time. So, you're already in the chat. Say hello in the live chat. I'll make sure to say hello back. Otherwise, good to see everyone on this Tuesday for trivia once again. Yes, we'll be getting started in 5 minutes' time. So, let us know your team name. Otherwise, get that pen and piece of paper. That's all you need to play trivia tonight. There you go. I'll do some technical stuff on the side here. Hello to Down by the Bay. Down by the Bay. Coming to you live and local. Ooh, traffic and weather on the fives. Nice. We'll contact you every 5 minutes for that traffic and weather report. Yes, say hello in the live chats if you have not already. Good to hear your team names. Always good to see those names as you join in, arrive for trivia tonight. Remember to have your pen and piece of paper ready to write down those answers. And then after we give you all those answers, or all those questions, then we'll give you the answers. And at the end of the night, you tell us how many points you got. I'll be looking forward to hearing how everyone does. Hello to Team Rancid Pubis. Thanks for checking in. The RP, or RPs, RP. Hopefully everyone had a good week. It was a good week here. Yeah. And a good week coming up as we get ever closer to Christmas or whatever holiday you might be celebrating. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. You're in the midst of it. As always, hopefully you're celebrating safely, wearing those masks if you go outside. Otherwise, taking good care of both yourself and others. Keep up the good work. I'm here with my producer, my partner, the love of my life.
Hello.
She's waving hello, saying hello. Hello to the travel buddies. Good to have you. Good to have Too Fast, Too Curious. Also fast and curious as well. Glad that April is down by the bay with the family for the holidays. Exciting times indeed. Hello to the ghosts of BB Rebozo. Great team name. Hello to the cunning stunts as well. Good to have everyone joining in. Just like the video and subscribe if you have not already. We'll be getting started in 2 minutes' time. The liking of the video helps get the word out, get the video out in the algorithm. However that works, I know it helps. Hello to Cookie Faced as well. Oh, hello, Jan. Hello, Chels. Hello, Matt. Good to have you for Trivia Club once again. We'll be getting started in another minute's time. So all you need is that pen and a piece of paper. Let us know your team name if you have not already in the live chat. It will be great to see everybody. Good to see all those teams. Always good to see those returning teams, those new faces, however it works. Otherwise, I'll get that music queued up. Enjoying that trivia water. Oh, in the light. Trivia water. There you go. Looking for a good default screen grab. Anything else I'm missing on? I don't think so. No? Cool. All right. 5 minutes after 7. Let's get started on trivia, shall we? In 5, 4.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. Ah, yes, that bow is tied. That trivia is planned. This is the 36th edition of Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. Always great to have you. Thank you for spending your time with Trivia Club. And remember, if that's all you're able to do every Tuesday or every other Tuesday, we're always glad to have you here. But if you'd like to support Trivia Club in other ways, I've got a few options for you. If you'd like to make a one-time support, give your one-time support to Trivia Club, you can send us payments through PayPal at paypal.me / Russel Harder. That is paypal.me / Russel Harder. Thank you to everyone that has already done this, supported in this way, and for continued support and the perks that will come with that support. Also, if you want to let me know any perks that you'd like to see, let us know in the chat or any social media. I've brought back that Patreon, and it's great to see so many people taking part in it already. You can go to it at patreon.com/Trivia Club. Thank you to our newest patron, Mike Ginsberg. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who is continuing to support Trivia Club at patreon.com/Trivia Club. That is including Jacob Ginsberg and Alexandra Egley. Thank you. And speaking of well wishes, happy birthday, Michelle. Yay. Happy birthday, Michelle.
Yay, happy birthday.
Tomorrow, right around the corner. May you have a happy birthday. And if anyone else is going out there, not necessarily to party, although party responsibly, as always. But if you're going out, wear a mask, as always. Keep yourself safe. It is the kindness that you can easily give to others as well as yourself. Wearing that mask, it helps normalize a practice that is incredibly straightforward. So yeah, keep up the good work, because you're going to help keep those safe that are highest at risk. That is including a community that is near and dear to my heart, Cystic Fibrosis. And Cystic Fibrosis Canada is an organization that can both educate you and that you can support if you'd like to. You can donate and find out more about cystic fibrosis at cysticfibrosis.ca. So please check that out if you are interested. I highly recommend. So 20 questions of trivia goodness for you tonight. That is game show games, some classic pub style trivia, and of course that all wonderfully fun Trivia Royale at the end of the night. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down your answers on. I won't be able to interact with the participants for Trivia Club as I always like to do. I mean, this time last year, we're getting around there. But you can always let me know your team name in the live chat, or, of course, say hello in the comment section if you're watching this afterwards. Speaking of which, hello to Rondai. Great to have you. back involved as well. Yes, you're welcome, Michelle. Great to wish my my sister-in-law, a happy birthday. Happy to. Hello to F. Billy Zane as well. Alrighty. What can we win tonight? All these teams competing for Trivia Club. Well, you can win that golden VHS, whatever you want it to be. That golden VHS could be yours. Not like a material golden VHS at the moment, but I mean, at least a VHS of Imagine Glory. And this sort of shine that you are oh so familiar with, I hope. You can find out more about Trivia Club on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. You know how to find us on YouTube because you're here. We're also on Instagram.com/TriviaClubCA. And speaking of TriviaClub.ca, you can find us there with all the information about Trivia Club, TriviaClub.ca, as well as Instagram.com/TriviaClubCA. All right. And if you're needing any entertainment for your private events this holiday season, remember that Trivia Club is available to host a trivia event over Zoom or Google Meet, but I'm thinking Zoom might be easier just because I've not used Google Meet for anything too big. But we're happy to host Trivia Club online for you for your private events. Get in contact with Trivia Club to learn how. All right. There are only 3 cardinal rules before we start Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than that internet connection. If you're cheating to find the answers for Trivia Club, remember you're only cheating yourself. Don't post any answers in that comment section as well. Keep that live chat answer free. Keep that competitive spirit sharp. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Thanks. Oh, hey. Hello to just Dylan and Frankie. That is the M. Night Shyamalians. Either name works. Alrighty. Before we get started, there is nothing else to say, so let's get started. This is Trivia Club at home. Question number 1. Write down your answers on those papers of yours. So your question number 1. Well, that reminds me, actually, I will make a point to post a PDF version of the Trivia Club answer sheet, so you can print that out and use the official sheet if you want to at home, or you can just continue to use your pieces of paper and a pen. Either way, I'll make that available on the TriviaClub.ca website for the future nights if you want to use it. So question number 1, we're going to quiz you about the colors of next year of this week. Confusing? Hopefully not too much. So for only the second time since the color of the year, or upcoming year as it were, was first named by Pantone in the year 2000, 2 colors are going to be the color of the year for 2021. So name the 2 colors of the year, one of which is a achromatic shade for a point each. Once again, name those 2 colors of the year, one of which is an achromatic shade for a point each. These are going to be the 2021 Pantone color of the year. And I'll give you a bonus point. I will say this. I'll give you a bonus point for each. So 4 possible points right off the bat if you know what the exact names of those colors are. Remember, bonus points for exact names, but points if you can tell me what the colors are. That's your question number 1. Quizzing you of the colors of next year of this week. Question number 2. It's a question that tells you Pixar, it did happen. So we're going to quiz you about Pixar because it did happen. Which Pixar movie's protagonist, their protagonist, Carl Fredrickson, was visually based on white-haired actor Spencer Tracy, or white-haired Spencer Tracy. So name that Pixar movie whose protagonist, Carl Fredrickson, was visually based on white-haired Spencer Tracy. Question number 3. Play on. So, question number 3. How many players take the field as a soccer team? So, how many players take the field as a soccer team? This is on your regular sized, not indoor, your regular sized soccer field or football field for the international football audience. We usually don't ask number questions this early, but question number 4, we're going to ask you to connect for the point on this question. So what's the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Yes, questions 2 and 3, their answers have a connection. If you can tell me the connection between those answers, the answers of 2 and 3, you'll get the point for question number 4. What is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Once again, question number 2. Which Pixar movie's protagonist, Carl Fredrickson, was visually based on white-haired actor Spencer Tracy? And question number 3. How many players take the field as a soccer team? And question number 4, one more time, what is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Question number 5, it is called Best Known For. So for Best Known For, we're going to ask you to name the 4 projects, in this case 4 movies, that according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm, the following actor is quote-unquote known for. So what are the 4 movies that according to IMDb.com that Nicole Kidman is known for? Yes, what 4 movies is Nicole Kidman known for, according to the algorithm of the Internet Movie Database.com. The algorithm deals with box office, but also awards, and of course, just things that like to be clicked on. The conversation starters. I don't know how it works. Ask Bezos. Yes, what 4 movies is Nicole Kidman known for? Yes, what 4 movies is Nicole Kidman known for, according to the Internet Movie Database.com? Question number 6. We're going to step away from the world of movies and popular culture into the world of sports. So, still probably popular culture, though. Question number 6. The win that almost didn't happen. So that question number 6. This team, one of the 10 original teams in Major League Soccer 25 years ago, that was almost moved to Austin, Texas in 2018, won the Major League Soccer Cup, that MLS Cup, this past Saturday with a 3-0 win over Seattle. I guess as someone who enjoys TFC, take that, Seattle. Once again, name that team that won the MLS Cup this past Saturday with a 3-0 win over Seattle. This team was one of the 10 original teams in Major League Soccer 25 years ago, though they almost moved to Austin, Texas 2 years ago. They were saved by their fan base and a billionaire, but also their fan base. Question number 7. We're going to continue in the, I guess, the realm of championship glory. Question number 7 is the greatest. So the 1977 Muhammad Ali biopic, The Greatest, which actually starred Muhammad Ali, opened with this self-love ballad. Yes, memorable, even though it would not become a massive hit until about a decade later when it was sung by Whitney Houston. Once again, the 1977 Muhammad Ali biopic, The Greatest, which starred Muhammad Ali as Muhammad Ali, opened with this self-love ballad. This is the theme song for the film. The song would become a massive hit about 8, 9, almost 10 years later when it was sung by Whitney Houston. Question number 8 now. We're going to stay in the world of music with a twist. Yes, question number 8 is bit by bit. It's our audio clue. I'm going to play a bit of audio, that 8-bit version of a popular song. You name that song for a point. Name the musical act responsible for that song for a second point. 2 possible points to be won. Name this song. Name the musical act. It'll sound like an old Nintendo game soundtrack song or the ringtone of an old flip phone. So here we go. All right, question number 8. Bit by bit, name this song, name the musical act for a point each. That is your question number 8, that bit by bit, name that song, name the musical act responsible for that chiptune, or what would become a chiptune. That's your question number 8. Question number 9 is tag the line. Back into the world of movies, I'm going to give you a tagline from a movie poster, and you name that movie. So that question number 9, tag the line. Name the movie with the poster tagline, "A lot can happen in the middle of nowhere." Once again, a lot can happen in the middle of nowhere. One more time, that question number 9. Name the movie with the poster tagline, "A lot can happen in the middle of nowhere." Answer question number 9. Question number 10 is our first game show game of the night. It is called Survey Says. Survey Says is Trivia Club spin on the Family Feud. We're going to ask you an actual Family Feud surveyed question. So not only do we want your best guess at the answer, but what do you think is the number one answer as per those 100 Americans surveyed? So that question number 10. Survey says, name a famous Billy. Name a famous Billy. I will add the caveat that this is the first name for all involved. Not that I can think of a famous person with the last name Billy off the top of my head. But yes, question number 10. Survey says, name a famous Billy. Oh, the age of the survey. I'll say this. The material is usually from around, or is copyrighted at around 2013, I believe. So it's a little older, but still within the last 10 years that they was surveyed. But yes, admittedly, no brand new Billies. That was your question number 10. That game show game survey says, question number 11. We're going to quiz you about cartoon bosses. So, cartoon bosses. Question number 11. Introduced in 1962, which cartoon's patriarch has a boss named Mr. Spacely? Once again, introduced in 1962, the patriarch of this cartoon has a boss named Mr. Spacely. Question number 12. So your question number 12 is, what's behind door number 3? So that door number 3, question number 12, by the end of each episode, the myths tested in Mythbusters are rated either busted, confirmed, or what third designation? Once again, by the end of each episode, the myths tested on Mythbusters are rated either busted, confirmed, or what third designation? Alrighty, question number 13 is a little question about holiday traditions. Not just any holiday, but Halloween. So question number 13, what long-running animated TV series has had Halloween episodes titled Pink Eye, Spooky Fish, and Corn's Groovy Pirate Ghost Mystery? Once again, what long-running animated TV series has had Halloween episodes titled Pink Eye, Spooky Fish, and Corn's Groovy Pirate Ghost Mystery? Question number 14 now. We're going to quiz you about someone who is quite the writer. So, your question number 14. Name the author who wrote children's books such as The Giving Tree, A Light in the Attic, and Where the Sidewalk Ends. Once again, name that author who wrote the children's books The Giving Tree, A Light in the Attic, and Where the Sidewalk Ends. Question number 15 now, our second game show game of the night. It is called Countdown Takedown. For Countdown Takedown, this game show game is played with Price is Right rules, but with another twist. So I'm going to ask you to give me that answer for the question. The question is looking for a number, a specific number. And you want to get the number right on for 5 points. But if you're within 25% of the actual number without going over, that's the important thing, without going over, you can get 2 solid points, a couple of good points. So 5 points if you guess right on. Within 25% of the actual number without going over, 2 points. If you go over by even 1, though, that is 0 points. Also, if you're outside of that 25% range, that is also 0 points. Keeps you from doing the $1 Bob, though. So, question number 15, that Countdown Takedown. The most eggs held in the hand, palm down, is this number and was achieved by Marcus Loscher in Australia, in Warwick, Australia, on April 17th, 2020. Yes, during lockdown. Everyone needs a hobby. So once again, the most eggs held in the hand, this is with the hand palm down, was achieved by Marcus Loescher. I'm going to go with Loescher this time. In Warwick, Australia. I believe these are chicken eggs from the picture I saw. Yes, these would be chicken eggs. With one hand, yeah. Most eggs held in one hand, palm down. Believe these are like regular sized, not large or extra large, but a regular sized chicken egg. But they do have quails, ostriches, or even emus. This is all very true. Yes, from the picture I did see photographic proof. They did look like regular sized chicken eggs. But most eggs held in one hand, palm down. Some might have been double yolks. You'd never know until you crack it. And these were all uncracked eggs. Now Alexandra has put in my mind the fact that these could have just been large spider eggs. You also enjoy that, everyone. I mean, these are Australian spiders, so I mean, they could be pretty big. Let's get off that thought process, shall we? But yes, question number 15. The most eggs held in one hand, palm down, and most, let's call them chicken eggs, is this number. Name that number. A new Guinness World Record. So yes, it's a certified Guinness World Record that took place this past April in lockdown. Unsurprisingly. This is, yes, carton free. I mean, might as well double check. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, free from the carton. Just egg. And shell. Question number 16. That's a good thought exercise on eggs. Good egg chat, everybody. Question number 16. I'm going to ask you about British rock in North American pop. So your question number 16, name the British rock band that is mentioned in the lyrics of Katy Perry's The One That Got Away, Frank Ocean's Metal Gear Solid, and Avril Lavigne's Here's to Never Growing Up. Once again, name that British rock band that is mentioned in the lyrics of Katy Perry's The One That Got Away, Frank Ocean's Metal Gear Solid, and Avril Lavigne's Here's to Never Growing Up. Question number 17, we're going to tell you that it stinks. It stinks. I'm going to give you the bad review, and you tell me the movie that is generally thought of as a good movie from that bad review. So name that movie. From this critic, Kelly Vance of the East Bay Express wrote, "One way to salvage some fun with this blunderbuss would be to fall asleep while watching and dream up a better movie yourself. Try it. You'll avoid the headache." Once again, one way to salvage some fun with this blunderbuss would be to fall asleep while watching and dream up a better movie yourself. Try it. You'll avoid a headache. Sick burn from Kelly Vance of the East Bay Express. Let's name the movie that they're talking about from that bad review. Question number 18. Once again, I'll give you an 18-word hint for an 18-letter movie title. That 18-word hint, name this movie that has 18 letters in its movie's title. Question number 18. The first sequel or prequel to win Best Picture was this second installment in the Corleone family saga. Once again, the first sequel or prequel to win Best Picture was this second installation in the Corleone family saga. Not installment, installation. And one more time, the first sequel or prequel to win Best Picture was this second installation in the Corleone family saga. Family saga. Question number 19. It is modern takes on public works. So, question number 19. This popular Gregory Maguire novel, which would eventually become a popular musical as well, is a prequel of sorts to the Wizard of Oz books. Once again, this popular Gregory Maguire novel, which would eventually become a popular musical as well, is a prequel of sorts to the Wizard of Oz books. And as you think of that question number 19, are there any questions from the first 19 questions, 1 through 19, that I can repeat or verify with repetition? Verify? Yeah. Solidify? Quantify? Let me know. Let me know in the live chat. I can repeat any questions that need be before we jump into question number 20, our Trivia Royale. If you're watching this in the non-live version, remember you can always scrub back, try to find it in the timeline of this video. All right, I'm going to ask 7, 13, 17, 19 in that order. And they all came up in that order, so easier for me. Question number 7, asking you about the greatest. So the 1977 Muhammad Ali biopic, The Greatest, which starred Muhammad Ali. It also had James Earl Jones in it as Malcolm X. Opened with this self-love ballad, which would become a massive hit about a decade later, a little shorter than a decade, but about a decade later when it was sung by Whitney Houston. What was the opening track to The Greatest, the Muhammad Ali biopic that I didn't even know about until this week? Oh, I see 12, so I'm going to do 12, then 13. Keep things in order. So, question number 12. Behind door number 3. So by the end of each episode, the myths tested on Mythbusters are rated either busted, confirmed, or what third designation? Question number 13 now. Our holiday traditions question. So name that long-running animated TV series that has had Halloween episodes titled Pink Eye, Spooky Fish, and Corn's Groovy Pirate Ghost Mystery. That's true, as my dad said, that one of those things that I learned along the way this week. It is what you learn along the way. It is. Question number 17. It stinks. Name this movie from the bad review Kelly Vance of the East Bay Express wrote about this movie. One way to salvage some fun with this blunderbuss would be to fall asleep while watching it and dream up a better movie yourself. Try it. You'll avoid a headache. And question number 19. This popular Gregory Maguire novel, which would eventually become a popular musical of its own, is a prequel of sorts to the Wizard of Oz books. And if there's nothing else to repeat or verify, it's time for our 5-minute long lightning round, in which I ask you one question and then let you do the rest of the work. That's what I call a lightning round. I'm going to get the countdown clock ready. Alrighty, 5 minutes on the clock. For your question number 20, that Trivia Royale, 10 possible points to be won. I'm going to ask you to name any 10 of the 12 characters that Disney officially recognizes as a Disney princess. These are official Disney princesses. Just a warning, not all those who have appeared in that scene from Ralph Breaks the Internet are an official company-coronated Disney princess. I mean, some are, not all of them. So 5 minutes on that clock. Name any 10 of the 12 characters that Disney has officially coronated, officially recognized as a quote-unquote Disney princess, TMCR. These are the, I will also add any 10 of the 12 characters that Disney currently officially recognizes as a Disney princess, as I won't note who or when, but 2 of the characters that they have had recognized in the past are no longer recognized on that list. I know, right? But 10 possible points to be won. And for the full point, I'm going to ask for the character's first name, at least. Although we can haggle on half points when it comes to the feature film that they're in, the animated movie. That'll be half points, not full points. Full points are going to ask for the first name. Three minutes remaining. 3 minutes. Almost halfway. Name those officially recognized Disney princesses from the Walt Disney Company and its subsidiaries, holdings, board members, investors. They made a few announcements this past weekend. Yeah. No questions about the announcements this past week. This is associated with that, at least. your fun Disney question. I'm sure I'll ask enough trivia questions about the what will come from those announcements in the next 3 years. So I'll let that be tomorrow Russell's problem. Or excitement? Excitement. Little less than 2 minutes. Ten possible points to be won. Name those Disney characters. Any 10 of the 12 that can get you a solid point that are currently officially recognized as a Disney princess. I say currently because, yes, 2 characters that were initially recognized are no longer. That's merchandising for you. One minute remaining. It is 1 minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Drown me out. You know, the usual. Finalize any other questions, any other blank answer fields that you might not have already. As we'll be jumping into the answers shortly after this 37 seconds is finished. Coming up on 30. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, indeed. That is time. That is time. So with those answers out of the way, here are those answers for those points. Finalize any questions that you might not have already because no time to turn back. Here we go. Question number 1, your answer. A point for every correct answer, unless otherwise noted. Keep track of those points. Tell us the total points at the end of this marking round. And of course, let us know in the live chat. I'll give everyone a shout out, no matter your points. I'm just glad to have you as a part of Trivia Club each and every Tuesday. So, question number 1. Colors of next year, of this week, for only the second time since the color of the year or upcoming year was first named by Pantone in 2000. 2 colors are the color of the year in 2021, one of them being an achromatic shade. So those colors of next year are gray or ultimate gray for a bonus point. So if you said gray, that's 1 point. If you say ultimate gray, that is 2 points. And the second color is the actual color. I mean, gray is, but okay. Is yellow, or for 2 possible points, illuminated. If you say illuminated yellow, that is still 1 point because it is actually only illuminated. It's not a trick. It's a bonus. There's a difference. So illuminated will get you 2 points. Illuminated yellow, or yellow, is 1 point. And then gray is 1 point. Ultimate gray is 2 points. 0 for 4. Good swing though. Well done. Swing for it. Swing for the fences, Dylan. I guess the gray and yellow, or illuminated and ultimate gray, will be both the hope and thoughtfulness of next year, or copywriting. So, question number 2. Pixar, it did happen. Which Pixar movie's protagonist, Carl Fredrickson, was visually based on white-haired actor Spencer Tracy? That'd be Pixar's Up. We're looking for Up. Question number 3. How many players take the field in a regular soccer match or a football match for one soccer team? Sorry. That is 11. 11. So question number 4, what's the connection between 2 and 3? Up and 11 are words that come after 7. 7 up, 7, 11. 7 is our connecting on 4. Oh, and my dad said thanks for putting I guess I did actually put the answer for question number 1 up earlier this week when I redid the logo for Trivia Club on Facebook. So if you follow Trivia Club on Facebook, I mean, I don't do it often, but I might give you hints for trivia questions. Yes, the current trivia logo on Facebook is actually in the Pantone colors of 2021. Question number 5, best known for. So what are the 4 movies that, according to IMDb.com, that Nicole Kidman is known for? So for a point each, she's known for Moulin Rouge for a point. Not Lady Marmalade. That's the song based off of, but Moulin Rouge is the point. The Hours for the second point. Cold Mountain, not to be confused with Brokeback. Totally different time and place. Cold Mountain. And Dogville for that 4th point. Dogville. A strange Lars von Trier, I want to say. Dogville. So Moulin Rouge for a point. The Hours for a second possible point. Cold Mountain also for a point. And Dogville to keep things interesting. So question number 6. The win that almost didn't happen. So this team, one of the original 10 teams in Major League Soccer 25 years ago, almost moved to Austin, Texas in 2018. But they won. They stuck around. Austin still got a team. They're going to be joining in next year. And what this team won the Major League Soccer Cup this past Saturday. That would be the Columbus Crew. Columbus Crew. I'll also accept Columbus Crew SC. Shout outs for the Nicole Kidman question for Batman Forever. And I agree. I blame Amazon because I agree, yes. As Matt Smith says as well, justice for Dr. Chase Meridian. Question number 7. The greatest. So the 1977 Muhammad Ali biopic, The Greatest, which starred Muhammad Ali, also featured James Earl Jones as Malcolm X and as the manager of Muhammad Ali. I'm currently blanking on this talented old white guy, but about it. Ernest Borgnine? Yeah. But even though the movie did not become a hit, I believe it came out the week of, or the week before, or the week after Star Wars. So it did not become the cultural force that it wanted to, but the song that was the theme for The Greatest became a massive hit almost a decade later for Whitney Houston, The Greatest Love of All. Or Greatest Love of All. She took out the. I'll accept it either way. Because I believe the children are our future. Let them sing. Let them lead the way. Live. The Greatest Love of All.
Learn?
Let them learn and let them lead the way. No? Yeah. It's what you learn along the way. Wait, did that? Why? No. I don't know the origin of that phrase. It just came to me. So question number 8. bit by bit. The 8-bit version of that popular song was, for a point each, Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters. So that's a point for the Fighters of Foo, a point for Learn to Fly. Teach them well. Thank you, Jeff. Teach them well and let them away. Yeah. Question number 9. Tag the line. That movie with the poster tagline, "A lot can happen in the middle of nowhere," is from the poster for Fargo. Fargo being in the middle of nowhere. I would know it was 6 hours south of further nowhere. A great place, though, that I grew up. It was nearby, is what I'm saying. Oh, my hometown. Also, middle of nowhere. Lovely way to grow up. Oh, Foo Fighters performing live on Amazon tonight. I have to check that out. Question number 10. Survey says, name a famous Billy. It's good to check the time on this because Billie Eilish is not in these field of answers. This question probably came out when she was like 2 or 3. So, name a famous Billy. And 2 or 3, and that's if it was something that was published in 2005. Never remember how young Billie Eilish is. So, famous Billies, 5 possible points for the number 1 answer, but 5 possible answers for points. So I'm going to start with the 1-point answer and go up in the potential points from there. Your famous Billy for 1 point. I mean, probably shouldn't pray to this answer. It's a false idol. Oh, it's a 1-point idol. It's a Billy idol. It's a nice answer for a white wedding. It's a nice answer, but try again. So 2 possible points if you tried again. And it broke your heart. And you're like, don't break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. Because it might blow up and kill this land. Ooh. Billy Ray Cyrus. That one came in like a wrecking ball. It really did. Alrighty, so 3 possible points for this answer that is, I can't really make too many jokes about this because this is just clear. Also, it would make all the jokes for me. It's Billy Crystal. You'll get 3 points and you'll say I'll have what she's having. Billy Crystal. Alrighty, 4 possible points. If you were thinking, you know what? I want to be loyal to this answer. I'd be Joel Loyal, the maker of this sign over here. Billy Joel. Could have done a Piano Man thing, but I thought I'd shout out the maker of this sign that you've been looking at. Thanks, Joel. Alrighty. And 5 points for an answer that is not Child's Play, but it is The Kid. It is Billy the Kid. Straight shooter, that one. So 5 points for Billy the Kid. The only one of these that might not exist other than, who do I want to make fun of? Billy Ray Cyrus. No, he exists. So 5 points for Billy the Kid. 4 points for Billy Joel. 3 points for Billy Crystal. 2 points for Billy Ray Cyrus. And 1 point for Billy Idol. No points for Billy Gunn. I'm sorry. Matt. It took me a second to be like, oh, I know what you're doing. Because he's just a new age outlaw. Yeah. just a new age outlaw. Oh, whoa. Not the theme, no. Question number 11. Cartoon bosses question. So your question number 11. Introduced in 1962, which cartoon's patriarch has a boss named Mr. Spacely? That would be the Jetsons. The Jetsons, not the same thing either. Da, 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 da. Question number 12. And behind door number 3 for question number 12. By the end of each episode, the myths tested on Mythbusters are rated either busted, confirmed, or the third less used designation, plausible. This myth it's plausible. Plausible for the Plaza Point. Question number 13. Holiday traditions. So what long-running animated TV series has had Halloween episodes titled Pink Eye, Spooky Fish, and Korn's Groovy Pirate Ghost Mystery? That would be South Park. South Park for the point on 13. Question number 14. Quite the writer. Quite the guy. So what author wrote the children's books The Giving Tree, A Light in the Attic, and Where the Sidewalk Ends? That'd be Shel Silverstein. Shel Silverstein. Question number 15. The most eggs, chicken eggs, held in one hand, palm down, is this number that was achieved by Marcus Locher in Warwick, Australia on April 17th, 2020, because everyone needed something to do during lockdown. Hey, I still need stuff to do, so thank you for joining me every Tuesday here from the Trivia Clubhouse. Can I get a drum roll on those eggs? Be careful, they might break. He held 13 eggs in his hand. 13 for 5 points. Yes, 13. So 12 wasn't far off. Well done, Matt. 12 wasn't far off, but a baker's dozen for 5. If your guess was between 12 and 10, not a lot of wiggle room when the number's low, but between 12 and 10, that is 2 points. If it's 9 and under, 0 points. If it's 14 and above, also 0 points. What was your guess?
16.
Oh, good guess. He's like, I'm going to empty out this carton and also find another way to cram an egg in there. Question number 13. British rock in North American pop. Which British rock band is mentioned, name dropped, in the lyrics of Katy Perry's The One That Got Away, Frank Ocean's Metal Gear Solid, and Avril Lavigne's Here's to Never Growing Up? They're playing that Radiohead. We're looking for Radiohead. Like, yeah. Radiohead for the point on 16. Question number 17. It stinks. One way to salvage some fun with this blunderbuss would be to fall asleep while watching and dream up a better movie yourself. Try it, Nolan. You'll avoid a headache by not working with Warner Brothers. Am I right? No, it's just the drama in the trades. I don't know what I'm saying. The answer for question number 17, Inception. Inception. It was the dreaming and the falling asleep. That was the clue. Question number 18. 18-word hints for an 18-letter movie title. And this 18-letter movie title, in this case, was specific to the way that they signified their sequel. So the first sequel or prequel to win Best Picture was this second installation in the Corleone family saga? That'd be The Godfather Part 2, and 2 is specifically the Roman numeral for 2, II. So The Godfather Part II, 2. Roman numerals. Nice. Question number 19. Your modern takes on public works or public domains. There you go. And that was the title that I should have looked to nail. Public domains. So this popular Gregory Maguire novel, which would eventually become a musical, also very popular, is a prequel of sorts to the Wizard of Oz books. That would be Wicked. Wicked. So question number 20 now, our Trivia Royale, deemed by Disney the frozen head of Walt Disney himself. Who are any 10 of the 12 characters? I'll just give you all 12. And you give yourself a point if you named as many as 10 of those characters. So here are those official, recognized, current Disney princesses, TM, CR. And yes, once again, not everyone that appeared in that scene from Ralph Breaks the Internet is a princess, but most were. The official Disney princesses are Belle, for a point, from Beauty and the Beast. Rapunzel, for a point, from Tangled. Ariel, for that point, from The Little Mermaid. Tiana, from Princess and the Frog. Moana, from Moana. Cinderella, from Sleeping Beauty. No, I'm kidding. She was from Cinderella. Aurora, from Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, Aurora. Merida, from Brave. Pocahontas, from Pocahontas. Jasmine, from Aladdin. Mulan, and Snow White. Once again, that's Belle, Rapunzel, Ariel, Tiana, Moana, Cinderella, Aurora, Merida, Pocahontas, Jasmine, and Mulan, and Snow White. Those are the names for points. As I noted, two characters were on that list and then have been taken off since, quietly secreted away. Not Anna and Elsa, though Anna and Elsa could and should very well be on that list. I believe that Disney is, their thought is that Anna and Elsa are doing just fine, making money for themselves through the Frozen franchise, so they don't need to be franchised into Disney princesses yet. I also agree that Jessie the yodeling cowgirl was robbed. The characters that were taken off were Esmeralda from The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Tinkerbell, who was spun off into a Disney Fairies franchise of her very own. So they were on the list, not anymore. And I will agree that a dozen more should also be on that, including Jessie, including Anna and Elsa, who I'm sure will eventually be there. But Alice in Wonderland could have also been on there. Animal rights activist Jane Porter of Tarzan could have been on there. Esmeralda should still be on there from Hunchback, but I guess the Disney people think her villain must be too creepy, and thus she has to be taken off, I tell you. Nani Palaki, the cool and matronly older sister in Lilo and Stitch, could have been on there. As you can tell, I have a lot of thoughts on Disney princesses. Oh, also Anastasia and Princess Leia, more newly acquired IP, could have been on that list. No one has to be taken off. They just have to make it like a 30 character list. Let us know your team points. I'll be reading out those points momentarily. Now that I finished my Disney princess rant, I guess look for one day a post on the Trivia Club website about what my thoughts on Disney princesses. You want to hear from a 30, by that time maybe 40-year-old white man talking about Disney princesses, I'm sure. So we're going to give you that bonus bit of trivia, tiebreaker trivia if needed. It's called I Built a VCR. I Built a VCR is an anagram for Trivia Club. So this is going to be an anagram that you're going to unravel for next week. Oh, I think I forgot to tell you the anagram for this last week. Last week's anagram was Foamy Costco Lorna. Asked for a Dolly Parton song out of that wonderful anagram, Foamy Costco Lorna. The answer was Coat of Many Colors. Coat of many colors. Just a beautiful song. If you want to cry for the holidays, Coat of Many Colors. But today's anagram, find the Meryl Streep movie in the following anagram. That anagram for this Meryl Streep movie is Hawaiian Amargo Gem Meme. I'll write that down in the chat. One of those words is Spanish. So I might not have said it correctly. Hawaiian Amargo Gem Meme. Double checking my spelling. I believe it's there. I believe it's good. Yes. Hawaiian Amargo Gem Meme. What does it mean? I don't know. All right, let's read out those possible points. Let's see how we all did. So, some good scores. I like it. Oh, for Sleeping Beauty, I will give you half a point. Half a point for Sleeping Beauty, full point for Aurora. That's one of those ones that I talked about before. Like if you said Brave instead of Merida. Or The Little Mermaid instead of Ariel. Yeah, half a point for Sleeping Beauty. All right, those point totals. Well done to Team Uno Persona. 6 points for Team Uno Persona. 26 points for the Travel Buddies. Excellent stuff. 32 points for the Questionables. Good job. 19 points for your producer and mine. Well done. 37 points for BB Rebozo. 39 points for Down by the Bay. You scored a beat 39. 22 for Just Dylan and Frankie. Well done. Just Dylan and Frankie. 22 points. Glad I was able to persuade you to go with a solid team name. Although M. Night Shyamalan's always solid. So, 32 points for Reince Priebus's Rancid Pubis. Well done to Reince, or RP, with 32 points. 39 points, again, for the Cunning Stunts. So that's 39 points for both the Cunning Stunts and Down by the Bay. 33 points for Too Fast, Too Curious. 24 points for Cookie Faced. 33.5 for I Learned to Spell. I think I can say Giannis's last name until I'm forced to read it, and then I'm left tripping over it. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo. It's true. I learned to almost say that for nothing. But well, way to spell it. Well done. For 33.5 points. Just leave me rolling in the dust, Matt. 33 for F. Billy Zane. Thank you to everyone. Well done. It looks like the 39 points from both the Cunning Stunts and Down by the Bay are our top points for the night. Strong night for everybody. Great to see everybody once again joining in for Trivia Club. Thank you all once again for joining in. Thank you. And we will be back December 22nd. Yes, 3 days before Christmas. So if you'd like to do anything on December 22nd, on that lead up to Christmas Day, on that lead up to Christmas Eve, for the penultimate, the second last Trivia Club of 2020, join us next Tuesday. Thank you for supporting Trivia Club. As always, thank you once again to all those who support us on Patreon. Your support helps Trivia Club continue not only through 2020, but into 2021, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. So thank you very much. Like and subscribe if you have not already for this video. It helps the algorithm push it towards more eyes as well. So thank you for supporting Trivia Club. Tonight's champions, of course, are everyone that played along, that enjoy themselves, and to those who go outside, don't forget to wear that mask. Save yourself, save others, any heartbreak or ill health, and influence people with your fashionable masks. Masks, but make it fashion. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next Tuesday. There's only one more thing to say, so say it along with us, won't you? Remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way. Yay! Thank you, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you next week.
See you next week. I love you.